When buying a cup of coffee, he was told refills were free. He said, well, then give me the refill first. But they declined. There were so many political yard signs up during the last election, he accidentally voted for Century 21 Realtors.
AFR, JJ and Ron in the morning. JJ, you had some survival skills you were going to pass along?
Yeah, I promised to provide some survival skills.
That was 30 minutes ago.
Well,
hopefully you're still alive and these are still useful.
If you are stranded at sea, wandering in the desert, you ever find yourself lost in the woods, 3 important things that you'll need to have with you. You'll need a compass, a canteen of water, or, a thing of bottled water, and a deck of cards. The compass to find the right direction, and certainly the water to prevent dehydration.
Well, what about the deck of cards? What's that for?
Well, as soon as you start to play solitaire, someone is bound to come up behind you and say, put that red 9 on top of that black 10.
And
you'll be rescued.
Wait. Before you... But you've got to update that joke. Because now you're going to need, instead of a deck of cards, you need like a laptop or a phone.
Or your phone.
Or something.
That's right.
We don't use old cards anymore. We got an $800 deck of cards called a laptop. Hey, good morning. Thanks for listening to American Family Radio. JJ and Ron in the morning.
Man went out to check on his garden only to realize someone has stolen his entire corn crop, plants and all. Sheriff deputies hope to find the culprits and charge them with stalking.
Selah, hope of the broken world on American Family Radio, AFR.
Okay, here's the plan. We cross pasta with a boa constrictor. We get spaghetti that winds itself around the fork. Well, 2 yahoos, not from your state, but from the next state over.
That was going to be the name of our show, by the way.
It's not too late.
Travis came along now.
Well, these 2 yahoos were sipping their Starbucks when a truck went past, loaded up with rolls of sod. I'm going to do that when I win the sweepstakes, announced the one guy to the other. Do what? Send my lawn away to be mowed. Some Baptists were given a Methodist cookbook. They asked,
I'm going to be offended.
Some Baptists were given a Methodist cookbook. They asked the pastor if it would be all right to use it. He replied, yes, just add a lot more water to all those recipes. Hey, listen, whatever brand you are, make sure, boy, this is a rough crowd, folks. Whatever flavor, whatever denomination, make sure you're in church on Sunday, especially if you've missed a few weeks. A good weekend for you to be in God's house on the Lord's Day.
Whatever flavor. Good morning, 5 minutes after the hour. Time for another great joke.
Radio check between patrols in the jungles was overheard. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, how do you read my radio? Not to be outdone, his counterpart operator said, fee, fi, fo, fum, loud and clear with a little hum. On your way in this morning, buckle up, drive carefully, slow down. As a matter of fact, we've got a list right here, top signs you are driving way too fast.
Well, a few folks late for work, so this will be applicable.
Well, that's right. Top signs you're driving way too fast. Your Geo Metro is approaching the speed limit. How personal is that? How many years did you drive that? Okay.
I drove that little blue thing.
Yeah.
For years, and
it was a Met Geo, right?
No, it was. No, I did have a Geo Tracker.
Geo Tracker.
Yeah, the Geo Tracker is like a Jeep wannabe.
Right. But you drove that.
I drove the wheels off that thing.
Right.
Yep.
7 or 8 years. Top signs you're driving way too fast. You are in Ohio being chased by an Indiana state trooper. Moving down the list. On the way in this morning, you realized you violated many laws, including Newton's second law of thermodynamics and Einstein's theory of relativity. Top signs you're driving too fast. You not only miss your exit, you miss your time zone. How about this? The coffee in your cup holder has been whipped into a frothy latte. Top signs you are driving way too fast. You don't have to pretend that you're being chased by the cops anymore. Last but not least, and we do encourage you to buckle up, drive carefully. We care about you. Don't want anything to happen to you. Slow down, because last thing on this list of ways you know you're driving way too fast, you've had to stop for gas every 15 minutes.
JJ and Ron in the morning, 6 to 9:30 Central on AFR.